Good morning friends, I am back with the new topic from sedimentology. Now here which we discuss today is the sequence stratigraphy. Now this is one of the topics which is important in sedimentology as well as how the stratigraphy has been developed. Now there are three types of movements which are important to the sea. That is the translation, regression and forced regression. The translation is basically the thing in which there is a relative sea level rise. What does it mean? That means the sea level is moving towards the land. Right? The sea is encroaching the land. Now this happens due to the relative sea level rise, maybe due to eustatic sea level changes, due to eustatic sea level rise, or the upliftment of the sea shore. Right? Here the shoreline moves towards the land. Now essentially land gets submerged here in this level of translation. Now what will happen with the sedimentological characteristics of this land? The coastal plain deposits will be overlain by the beach deposits. So basically, if you see in this diagram here, the sea is coming towards the land. Now the sediments which were present here, these sediments will eventually be shifted here and here, and these phenomena will be going on for years and years to come. For millions of years, this phenomenon will occur. And these deposits, the coastal plain deposits, will be overlain by the beach deposits. In the same fashion, the beach deposits or the beach sediments will be overlain by the shore face. Right? Now, this entire phenomenon is summarized in this one term, which is called as retrogradation. To get confused, translation is associated with retrogradation, and this is a typical facies pattern. The coastal plain, then foreshore, then shore face. So this is a typical facies pattern which is associated with the retrogradation, eventually with the translation. Now come to the another part, that is called as regression. Now regression and forced regression are not the same thing, but their causes are different. Right? In the case of regression, there is relative sea level fall. In the forced regression as well, there is sea level fall. But the essential cause of the regression is the sedimentation. Right? So with the sedimentation, the enormous sedimentation is going on, and due to this sedimentation, the regression will happen. Now here in the regression, it is exactly opposite to that of the translation, in which the shoreline moves towards the sea. That means the land and the sediments are pushing the sea back. Now here in the forced regression, there is the regression or the sea level fall is due to the eustatic sea level fall. That means there might be some of the changes, some of the patterns which are observed, in which the water level is getting reduced. Okay, so these two things are one and the same thing. Now here the sea level gets shallow sea level is there, and sedimentological characteristics will change. The shore face will be overlain by the foreshore deposits. Again, the foreshore transition will be overlain by the foreshore. Right. So here the pattern which is developed is called as progradation. Okay, it is called as progradation, and this is the typical facies association. That is shore face, then foreshore, and coastal. So with regression there is progradation. Don't get confused. All the characteristics are exactly the same in the forced regression. You can copy them with the forced regression, and again the facies association is progradation. Now what if there is no regression, no translation, no forced translation either? There will be the shoreline remains constant. Right? If the shoreline is remaining constant, the beach is overlain by the beach, coastal plain is overlain by the coastal plain, foreshore is overlain by the foreshore. Coastal plain is overlain by the coastal plain. At that condition, there will be one facies association which is called as progradation, in which no facies shift has happened. Only the facies have been deposited one above the other. That is just creating a sequence like that of the original stacks. So this is all about the sequence stratigraphy and these three concepts or four concepts for that matter, which are a bit confusing, but this. So that's all from my side.